Winding your own pickups can be a distinctly satisfying process. Not only will the completed project offer you a bespoke and unique sound for your instrument, but the journey taken to get there is calming, contemplative, and an altogether pleasant experience. I can't put my finger on exactly what I find so relaxing about winding coils. Perhaps it's the gentle whir of the winding machine as it spins the bobbin so fast it appears to the eye a blur. Or the rhythmic motion of feeding the wire between its end stops, slowly filling the bobbin with copper thread finer than a human hair. Yet still it may be the sensation of the coil wire as it slips through the thumb and forefinger, eased along its journey by the friction and moisture-reducing properties of Johnson's baby powder. The task involves paying physical attention, but permits the mind to wander, free to pursue theories, ideas, and the greater mysteries of our existence. Assuming, of course, one hasn't opted to stream episodes of a popular television series on Netflix to fill the crushing void of being alone with one's thoughts.
Keep your cakes and fancy doubts, and stick them up your shelter.
When completed, these 6 bobbins will form a trio of humbucking pickups, each with a different aesthetic and, assuming I've wound them correctly, different sounds. The way the layers of coils fall atop one another, the tension of the wire as it's fed to the bobbin, and the path the hand takes as it guides the wire all impact the final result as much as the choice of wire thickness and how much copper finds itself wrapped around the bobbin. These human elements along the way introduce quirks and imperfections, meaning that even winding to the same number of turns, no 2 coils will ever be exactly the same. There is always a chance that these little variances will align like celestial bodies, bringing magic to a perfect tone. Sometimes, of course, events can be less inviting.
Fucker.
If the coil wire snags while rapidly being fed onto the bobbin, then it will snap, forcing me to cut off the several thousand turns I had already accumulated and start again. The parts I'm using today come from Nebula, a new EU-based web store selling everything you need to wind your very own pickups. I'm checking them out because I wish to scrutinise their quality for myself. There's a link in the description if you want to discover what they currently carry, and it will even provide you with a unique discount if you choose to buy from them. With the coils complete, the main construction of the humbuckers can begin. Pole pieces, the metal objects that focus and shape the magnetic field, are the pickup's eyes and ears. They are responsible for the way in which the pickup will sense the strings moving above them. Each humbucker features one coil with threaded, adjustable machine screws, and one with plain slugs which pressure fit into place. The choice of magnets are important. This will decide much about the strength and voice of the pickup. Alnico magnets are an alloy of metals that retain permanent magnetism and have been used in guitar pickups from the very beginning. The mix ratio of materials within determines the magnet's strength. Stronger magnets provide more output and high-end response. 4-conductor wire, soldered neatly to the protruding coil wires, insulated and hidden within the tape that protects the coil from damage and the ravage of the elements, allows the pickup to eventually be wired in many different ways, both coils together or separately, in series or in parallel. Spacers and keeper bars fill out the space around the magnet, keeping everything perfectly aligned to the brass base plate. Finishing tape keeps the entire uncovered unit looking tidy, although unfortunately this trim will not be seen in the final pickup. Different covers differentiate each humbucker in a visual fashion. Nebula offer these 3 looks as kits, but hold a host more parts for you to customise your own look. These standard sets are named after figures in ancient Greek mythology. Medusa, a 12-hole cover, Poseidon, double-slotted with a blue backing foil, and Zeus, golden foil behind an H-gate cover. Before these can be installed in a guitar, there is one final process that needs to happen. The pickups have to take a bath in molten wax. The mixture of paraffin and beeswax provides just the right viscosity to permeate all the airspace within the pickup. When removed from the bath and allowed to cool, the solidifying wax consolidates the coils, holding all the internal parts together into one singular mass. This means that no parts within the pickup can work loose and vibrate independently of the whole, as, if they did, it would result in microphonic effects, unwanted feedback, and noise. Once again, we've dug out the old Ibanez ART, the standard victim for any of these customization projects, and this will be the new home for these pickups. If you want to hear what this pickup sounds like, then you can head across to my Patreon. I'll have a video there exclusively for members where I'm demonstrating this. Let me know in the comments if winding pickups is something that interests you. If it does, then you might want to give the Nebula Webstore a look. They've got parts, kits, wire, magnets. Once again, that discount link will be in the description. The only things that you'll need to supply for yourself are some kind of winder, a soldering iron, and a wee bit of skill to put it all together. With a little bit of ingenuity, you could be winding your own pickups in no time. But that's all for now. Keep safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Poseidon, Lord of the Sea.